They said you'd stay stuck, that you'd break under pressure, fold at heartbreak, never make it past your old story. But listen up. What if I told you the strongest version of you is coming, and it's nothing like what anyone expected? Today, we're revealing the 20 unmistakable signs that you, yes, you, are on the verge of becoming absolutely unstoppable. Some will surprise you, some might sting a little, but all of them are proof that your next level is loading. Ready to see just how powerful your life is about to become? Stick around, because you won't believe what's about to happen inside you. Hey, before we dive in, if you're serious about leveling up and embracing the strongest version of you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notifications bell so you never miss a single transformation from the Growth Mindset Project. All right, let's get into it. The strongest version of you is coming, and here's how you know. Number 20. You've stopped healing for show. There comes a moment when you realize you weren't really recovering for yourself. You were performing for the comfort of those around you, hiding your pain, pretending everything's fine, all in hopes no one notices the struggle behind your smile. Now, you've let that go. Healing got messy, quiet, unapplauded, but real. It's the battles no one ever sees, the nights that almost break you, the moments you keep going when giving up would be easier, that forge your true power. Vulnerability becomes strength, not for approval, but for your own freedom. The strongest version of you doesn't need an audience. Healing now is just for you. Number 19. You want peace more than revenge. Once, you spent nights scripting comebacks and replaying betrayals. But suddenly, anger's too heavy. You let go, not because you forget, but because the price of carrying it is too steep. Peace becomes your priority. Walking away when you could fight back, now that's real power. While the old you wanted revenge, the new you outgrows the need. Your energy is your currency, and you invest it only in peace. This shift confuses the past. People expect the fighter, but they meet someone stronger, someone free. Number 18. You don't argue, you detach. The urge to prove yourself fades. The need to defend, to fix, to be understood dissolves. You finally realize some people will never hear you, so you stop bleeding yourself dry. Detachment isn't coldness, it's clarity. Quiet trumps chaos. You choose self-respect over endless battles. Your energy's not for sale. Conflict no longer defines you. Your calm does. That's a sure sign that the strongest you is coming. Number 17. You can laugh at what once shattered you. Things that used to level you now barely register. What once triggered tears now draws a shrugged smile. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. You've felt everything and survived. The storm comes and you carry on, not numb, just changed. That laugh isn't denial, it's freedom, a signal that you're different now, proof that real resilience is built, not born. Number 16, you trust timing. The old you chased everything, people, opportunities, the validation of making it. The new you, the strongest you, trusts what's meant for you won't miss you. No more panicking that you're behind. You realize rushing ruins answers, and that your story is unfolding on its own schedule. Patience and trust become your new superpowers. That's the switch from desperation to destiny. Number 15. You allow misunderstanding and stay silent. There was a time when being misread called you to explain, defend, and exhaust yourself, proving your intentions. No more. The strongest you realizes that truth doesn't need defense. Those who matter feel your energy. You let others talk, let rumors sort the fake from the real. In silence, you filter the genuine from the temporary. You're not failing by being misunderstood. You're protecting your peace. That's power. Number 14. You see loneliness as a season, not a sentence. Once loneliness felt like failure, now you recognize it as preparation. Growth separates you from those who can't go where you're going. Your solitude becomes sacred. Time to build, reflect, and recharge. You fill your silence with answers, not doubts. Being alone finally feels like alignment, not abandonment. Number 13. You act, even when no one's watching. True discipline doesn't need an audience. The strongest version of you shows up for themselves. No more seeking motivation from applause or accountability partners. You keep your promises to yourself because you trust yourself. The real growth happens in secret, in the moments no one celebrates. That's the foundation of your unstoppable self. Number 12. You don't announce your growth, you live it. The need to narrate your evolution disappears. You let your actions speak, let your energy do the work. Quiet growth is protected growth. Your transformation becomes so deep that people barely recognize you when you re-enter their orbit. You're no longer performing for validation. You're living for liberation. Number 11. You stop explaining your worth. You don't negotiate your value, bend to fit smaller rooms, or justify why you deserve space. The strongest you simply walks differently. You know your energy is expensive, and you reserve it for those who are qualified to appreciate it. That's true confidence. You don't demand to be chosen, you choose yourself. Number 10. Not every battle deserves your presence. You no longer jump at every provocation. Winning arguments is replaced by protecting your peace. Insults and slights get a smile, not a counterattack. Your grace, your ability to walk past the petty, is your new armor. You're finally okay leaving battles behind, outgrowing every war that no longer serves you. If you're feeling these signs, if you're noticing these shifts in you, hit that like button and let us know in the comments. How many of these have you noticed in your life? Your journey inspires more people than you know, right here in the Growth Mindset Project family. Number 9. You guard your rest. No more glorifying burnout or hustle. You understand that real power is sustained in stillness. Rest is no longer a sign of laziness, but the strategy of the wise. You give yourself permission to pause, regenerate, and return stronger. That's the secret of people who build for the long haul. Number 8. You lose interest in impressing the unimpressive. Approval from crowds who wouldn't trade places with you? Not worth it. Your standards shift. You no longer bend to fit the expectations of people who have zero impact on your destiny. You build for meaning, not image. That's the freedom of the unstoppable. Number 7. You make your own closure. Closure is no longer something you beg for or expect from those who hurt you. It's a decision you make. You let go of stories that keep you stuck. Accept what you cannot change and move forward without waiting for apologies or explanations. That's self-liberation in motion. Number 6. You honor the power of walking away. It doesn't feel like giving up anymore. It feels like mastery. When you sense disrespect, repeated chaos, or undervaluing connections, you leave quietly. You're no longer afraid to lock doors behind you. Staying too long is more harmful than starting over. Walking away is proof that you finally love yourself enough to not tolerate less. Quick reminder, if this video is lighting a spark for your best self, tap that subscribe button, like, and drop a comment. Help us grow this movement of becoming unstoppable, one mindset shift at a time. Number 5. You grow comfortable in your own quiet. You stop fighting for the spotlight, stop over-explaining, and start simply observing. Being the quiet one in the room becomes a strength. You don't need loud validation. Your calm, your attention, your unexpected wisdom, that's what draws true respect. You don't need to impress. You simply are. Number 4. You find calm even in chaos. Where you once panicked, you now center yourself. You train yourself to breathe through storms, trusting that you'll navigate like you always have. Calm becomes your anchor, not because life got easier, but because you did. Chaos can't touch you the same way. You've outgrown catastrophe. Number 3. Pain isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. You lean in instead of running. Pain becomes a portal. Every heartbreak, setback, and loss sharpens you. You stop asking why me and start asking what's next. Pain refines, toughens, and prepares you. The strongest you walks right through it, again and again, emerging wiser every time. Number 2, you love yourself out loud. No more shrinking, no more apologies for your wins or your confidence. You set boundaries, dress for your own joy, and respect yourself without asking permission. In a world hungry to profit off insecurity, you make loving yourself a quiet revolution. Your self-acceptance becomes contagious. Number 1, you realize your fragility was an illusion. Rock bottom wasn't the end, it was the forge. Every loss, every heartbreak, every trauma was training for this chapter. The strongest version of you is coming, quietly, irreversibly, powerfully. You're the architect now, no longer a victim. Strength isn't about never breaking, but about what you do every time you rebuild. If you made it this far, you're part of the rare few who are truly waking up. The world's about to see the strongest version of you, and nothing will ever be able to stop you next. Want even more inspiration? Check out the next video on our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell, because your journey to the strongest you is just getting started.